Today we're going to be doing a lower body weight workout. So there's a little bit of standing glute work and leg work, and then also some floor work. So grab on some water, we're going to get our glow on, and let's get ourselves started. So feet are going to come to a parallel hip width position. Stand up nice and tall for me. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest, just rolling through the spine, checking in with the body. Soften the knees, tuck the chin, and curl all the way up, back to that beautiful standing position. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, roll through the spine, reach to the ground. Soften your knees, tuck your chin, and slowly curl up all the way back to that beautiful standing position. One arm reaches up and over, give yourself a beautiful side bend, and then back to the center, over to the other side, reach, and back to the center. One more time each side, we take it up and over, and back to the center. Final time, take it up, lengthen, and come back to the center. Feet slightly wider than your hips for me. Externally rotate the toes onto that diagonal. Externally rotate the toes onto that diagonal. Ready for a squat. We go down, squeeze to lift and press back. Deep breath in, press back. So I want you to bring the hands slightly behind the body and resist as you stand. Give me a nice active glute squeeze at the top of that movement. We're going to connect to the breath. Hug the core back towards the spine and lift for 5 more. For 4 and squeeze. Nice work for 3. 2 more, sitting that little bit lower. Last one, you're going to stay down there. Hands to prayer, pulse it up an inch, down an inch. Good, and we lift and lower. Give me another 8 like this. For 7, putting that weight back into the heels for 6. Nice work for 5. 4, squeeze 3, sit that little bit lower for 2, hold it up there, hold it down there for 1. Now from here, reach out to the side, lift that leg, stretch the arms, sit low. We come up, staying with that same side, and take it down. Exhale, inhale down, and reach. Sit nice and low. Give me another 6. Energy through the fingers and the toes for another 5. Good work for 4. Contracting that side oblique as you lift for 3. Exhale. 2 more. And lift. Last one, I want you to stay up there and hold. Find balance, tiny pulses up. Making sure that that leg is not creeping forwards at all. Engage the core. Give me 6. 5, good work for 4, standing up tall for 3, 2, final 1, hold, sit nice and low, transition through to the other side, we lift and take it down. Feel that body really heating up, take it down and squeeze. Give me 6 more and 5. Really just taking this time to connect back to the breath and the body. Notice how you feel throughout the workout. And take it down. 2 more. Now stay up on 1. Tiny pulses up with that leg. Again, just check in that that leg's not creeping forwards. 5, 4, good work. 3, 2, 1. Sit down into your squat, hold. And then stretch the legs, fold the body forwards, curl all the way up to that standing position. Bring yourself to the back of your mat, feet to parallel, hip width apart. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, roll through the spine. Walk your hands out, downward facing dog. Make sure that the hands are shoulder width apart. And from this position, lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. Rise up onto your right toes. Tap that left foot down, squeeze to lift. Tap it down, squeeze it up. So I want you to try and take that leg across your bottom leg. So you squeeze the inner thighs, lift up. Having that heart below the hips is just going to get blood circulating throughout the body. and oxygen to the cells. Give me 4 more. For 3. Squeeze. For 2. Press up out of your shoulders. Last one. Keep your leg high for me. Bend your right knee all the way down towards the mat. Untuck those toes. Tiny pulses up with that back leg. We lift. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, walk your hands out slightly further. Come up into a TP position with the hands. You will feel that core and the arms start to fire up. Give me 6. For 5. For 4, squeeze. 3. 2 more. Final one, hold, and then slowly guide that leg back down. Hands come back under the shoulders. Tuck your toes, hips high. Downward facing dog. Right leg rises, 3-legged dog. Left heel lifts. We tap that right foot down, squeeze it up. So you're giving me those beautiful leg lifts. Focus on your body and the form, as well as that breath. Exhale as you lift and engage the glute. For 3. For 2, squeeze. Last one, hold. Bend your left leg all the way down to the mat. Untuck those toes, pulse up. Again, if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, walk those hands slightly out. Hug the abdominals in without arching your back. Pulse that back leg. Give me 6. 4, 5. 4, 3. Squeeze it up. 2. Hold it. 1. Bring the knees together. Come back up onto the hands for me. Take the knees slightly wider than the hips over here. Walk your hands to the width of the mat. Shift your weight forwards. We're going to lower ourselves down to the mat, so coming onto the stomach. Hands are going to reach out in front of you. Legs are hip width apart. Lift everything up for me. Hold. Swim the arms back towards the hips and then reach forwards again. Inhale, we reach back, stretch through your legs and take it forwards. Hug those abdominals back to the spine so you have small sips of air into the belly, pulling the navel back to the spine. For 4 more, angel arms and reach. For 3, lift the chest proud. 2 more. Last one. Hands come underneath your forehead. Keep lifted and then swimming the legs up and down, kicking with nice straight legs. If it feels too much, lower the head down and the hands down. So whatever feels good for you. Keep those legs active for 5, 4, squeeze. 3, 2, final 1. Release back down. Let's roll ourselves over onto the one side of the body. Line yourself up with the back of your mat for me. Legs are nice and straight. Reach the top arm up. We start lifting that leg, tap it down. Just a few little checkpoints over here. Make sure that as you lift, you're not rolling backwards in those hips. Press them forwards, tap. Exhale, and pull up out of that bottom oblique muscle. Give me 6. Good for 5. Nice for 4, 3, squeeze. 2, hold that leg up on 1. Little pulses up for me. Feel that top oblique muscle also contracting for 8, 7, 6. We fire up that lateral side of the glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. 1. Now bend through that knee, place the foot down. Take your top hand and grab onto the ankle so you pull it up slightly higher. Find a sturdy grip, lift your bottom leg up, tap it down. If you feel like you need a bigger range of motion, bring yourself all the way down, and then we lift, lower down, and squeeze. Exhale, getting that inner thigh nice and active for me. Give me 8, good work for 7. Energy through those toes for me. Let's stay with that breath for 6. Feel the body warming up for 5. For 4, squeeze. 3, nice work. 2, keep it lifted on 1. Small pulses up and up. Hug those abdominals in for 5, 4, 3, 2, final one, release the leg back down, unstack those legs, and then swing yourself around to the other side. All right, let's bring ourselves up onto the elbow to start. Legs are nice and straight. Line your whole body up with the back of the mat. Top arm reaches up. Pull up out of that side oblique. We start with a leg lift, up and down. Energy through that top arm, and also just check in with yourself. Feel that you're not sinking down into that shoulder. Pull up. The core is active as well over here. Give me 5, 4, 4. Then we're going to go for those pulses. 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Small pulses. Up and up. Squeeze. Good. Give me another. 5, 4, 4. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bend through that leg. Take your top hand, place it onto the ankle, and then guide yourself down towards the mat. So we find a nice sturdy grip here. Bottom leg lifts, lower down. Exhale up, inhale down. Squeeze that inner thigh up and down. So having that top leg in front just helps us avoid rolling back with the hips, so that we really do target into that groin and inner thigh area. Give me another 4. Then we go for pulses. 3, for 2. Keep it lifted now on 1. Little pulses up at that top range. This is your final push, so I really want you to squeeze, commit to that movement for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. Extend both legs. Roll onto your stomach. Hands under the shoulders. Press yourself up. Let's meet in a downward facing dog. Just pedaling out those feet. 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels back and then slowly walk the feet to the center of the mat. Tuck your chin and bend your knees. Slowly curl all the way back up to that standing position. Let's reach the arms up, full up. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, energize your body. And final 1. Thank yourself for showing up. Hands come through heart center. Thank you so much for joining.